I'm happy that my mum's happy, but I'm pissed off that there's some random guy in my house. So mixed emotions really, but mostly pissed off and weirded out.
Jesse doesn't.
Listen, man, I love Jesse, man. He keeps it 100. And the thing is, because obviously I'm from the UK as well, when he says that he's peed off, trust me when I tell you, he's not saying that lightly. He's saying that from a place of pure disgust and just disagreement and hate. He does not like this guy one bit. If you know, you know, but we continue.
On the 16th of November at 3 o'clock, we got married. I'm sorry that you couldn't come to the wedding.
You're telling me?
The most maddest thing about it is that when Louise opens her mouth and says that, yeah, we got married on the 16th, blah, 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 blah. The maddest thing about it is that Jose then giggles about it. And Jesse's just like, what? So it's one of those things, because there's a language barrier, we're in a position where Jose just laughs at everything. And therefore it becomes a bit awkward, because Jesse's like, nah, it ain't funny, bro. You married my mum just like that. What's good? And then just Jesse's reaction, just look at his face right now. He's just in pure disbelief. He's like, listen, man, I can't even make sense out of this. What the hell am I supposed to say to that? Like, bruh.
Fuck me. Within 2 weeks, she's married him. I know she's been saying she's gonna get married, but I didn't actually believe it. How am I meant to just be okay with that and be like, yeah, that's great? I know.
Yeah, that's great. Comedy gold.
Like, you've been talking to him for like a year on the phone. But like, for you to get married within 2 weeks, that's crazy to me.
Yeah, it might be
That's
crazy to
2
you.
weeks. It's just weird.
I just want you to understand something right here. Like, Jesse is 8 years younger than Jose. And you know, which also makes him, I believe, around about 18 years, maybe 19 years younger than his own mother, right? And yet he's the only one with a brain cell in the whole situation. So I believe he's around 20, 21. It's a madness.
But life is strange, isn't it? Life is strange.
Like, yeah, strange.
Me and Jose do want to get married in England.
It's just gutting that I didn't get to see any of that because my mum says she's gonna have another wedding in England, but she won't.
But she won't. So basically, he knows what his mum's like. But yeah, okay. But let's be real. You're not gutted that you didn't get to the wedding. You wouldn't have wanted to go to that wedding. And even if you did go to the wedding, you would have probably stopped the wedding. Let's be real, bro. Come on now. Come on.
Nice.
What the fuck is going on?
Mum, hurry up.
Yo, what's going on, people, man? Listen, if you're still here, which I know you are, you know you want to like the video. Come on now, you're not here for a reason, you know what I'm saying? And make sure you subscribe if you're used to the channel, you know what I mean? But right now, this is comedy gold. Jesse is growing through the emotions. He's afraid just to be in the same room as him. He's like, Mum, hurry up. I mean, I'm not being funny. He's sitting there across a guy that he doesn't know, who he sees as a stranger, and the guy just keeps giggling randomly. Well, at least the cutscene they're showing us is of Jose just, who's the stranger to Jesse, just giggling every couple of seconds randomly. Sorry, man. This is something else. I started off just being frustrated with Louise and Jose, to be honest with you, but now he's here and seeing just the way Jesse's reacting, it's just made this couple my favorite couple. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. This is just funny. Jesse brings in that dynamic. But yeah, let's continue.
Hurry up. I like Jesse. I want to be Jesse's friend.
I won't be bonding with Jose anytime soon. Nah.
He's not having it. Jesse's like, nah, bro. No, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that.
I love it. It's really nice moving there.
Oh yeah, it's cute.
You like it?
Much like.
Oh, I love you.
Here's mine.
Yes, I am yours.
I'm not gonna lie to you. That laugh of his is actually quite jarring. He needs to stop doing that laugh. He needs to stop doing that. But as you can see right now, they are at the tattoo parlor. As you can see, because, well, Louise has basically said, well, to show everyone that we are deep in love and we aren't meant for each other, we both decided to come out and get tattoos of each other or each other's names, whatever. Yeah, to represent our love. Flew over, married him in 7 days. A couple of weeks later, whatever, he then flew into the UK, and within the next day of him being there, they're both getting tattoos. Love at first sight must be a real thing then. Hey, I'm not saying it's not, but it's just the fact is, right? I don't know how you can communicate and get along with a guy that behaves like this.
Jose. Ready?
No, bye-bye.
No, ready?
Like, yo, it's at a point where there's no point of even trying to make sense of their relationship. There's no point. There is no making sense out of anything here. But to be honest with you, there's a point where Jesse pretty much defines exactly Jose. We're going to get there.
I'm not gonna lie, me and Jose aren't bonded at all. He literally is a teenager in a man's body.
I mean, he's not lying. He is not lying. This is the best way to describe Jose. Literally, wow.
I'm 8 years younger than him, and I'm more mature. He's messy. He's always watching his own videos. He just watches back continuously. And surely you can't love your music that much. He seems quite lazy, man.
Like, yo, when someone younger than you is telling you that you're lazy and basically you ain't shiz, that's a problem. I mean, look at the kitchen, the state of it. God damn. Jesus.
I don't think Jesse likes me.
He literally goes to the toilet downstairs, comes out of the toilet completely butt naked, walks up to the top toilet, goes again, and then gets in the shower. And
Sorry, this is just so funny because the way Jose is getting underneath Jesse's skin is just gold. But that is mad though. How can man go to the toilet, come out back naked, then go upstairs and go to the toilet upstairs? I don't think Jesse likes me. Bro, I don't think you're likable, to be honest with you, man. Like, you're a child. I mean, it's kind of making more sense now why Louise is taking a liking to him, because the way she sees this is like, she wants a man that she can baby, look after, and basically, he's never going to want to leave her because she's mother. You know what I'm saying? Because there are some people out here, they'll happily take a man that they can literally mold however they want to. So the more immature he is and dope he is, whatever, the more she can just take him in and basically be that mother figure. And then it's kind of weird because it's like, no, I'm not even going to say that. That's disgusting. But yeah, it's just weird, isn't it? Weird and just wrong. But yeah, I feel like this is why she's gone for a guy like this on purpose, because that's her agenda.
then leaves the whole floor soaked. It's so weird. I know it's your, partner, but from my point of view, it is a random person that I cannot speak to living in my house.
No lies were told whatsoever. No lies. He's a random person. You don't know him. You don't speak to him. And again, there's a language barrier as well. He's not lying. And look at the way Louise gives 0 Fs. 0 freaking Fs. Mother of the freaking year.
House with 2 people that like teenagers and give each other little nicknames, and it's weird, man.
I love you, chicken.
Feels like I'm the adult and they're the kids.
You know what? This is literally one of those videos where I've literally said the least constructive information to date, because I'm just I just what can I say? The way he's so bothered is, he's like, and this way he's whispering, it's like living with 2 teenagers, and yeah, and I'm like, I don't giving each other little nicknames. I love you, chicken. I actually want a spin-off with just these 3. I want my own little big brother, little cameras. I can just see the madness going on. Just in his room, just been like, need to move out. I need to kill him. I need to kill them both. I need to move out. Can't do it. Nope. This is too much. And then you got Jose walking past naked every couple of seconds. I love you, chicken. Jesse is definitely the MVP of this season, 100%.
I'm a dog, am I?
It's perfect.
I just had to show that clip just for the sake of it. Like, what is actually going on? I would be absolutely going bonkers myself. I don't blame Jesse one bit. What the hell are they doing? Like, if they're doing it and there's only them 2 in the house, alright, cool. But like, your son's in there. Louise's respect for her son is actually quite mad. She doesn't seem to have one. Jose definitely doesn't have one for anyone because he's a kid. God damn. Like, yo, she could at least tell her husband to like pipe it down, but no, she ain't doing none of that. I've even noticed the way she talks as well about Jose and talks to Jose. She definitely talks about him and talks to him as if he's a child. Clocked onto that now. She has a certain tone that is quite familiar with with how mothers in the UK will speak. There's a certain tone. If you know, you know. Okay, you know, you know. And that's the tone that she has, to be fair. It's quite interesting because even when she speaks to her son, the tone's slightly less. When she talks to her son, she kind of talks to him as if he's her son, but also as if like he actually has a brain cell. With Jose, she speaks to him as if he's a child who has no brain cells. If you know, you know. It's a UK thing. I'm pretty sure if I came to the States or any other country, you'd know someone's tone and also what they're saying and the depths of it. Yeah.
It's much happy. Just and children.
Oh, yeah, children.
The way their friend is like, wait, what? When did children become a part of this? Like, Louise, you're 39, and you know what's going on here? Her friend is like, baffed.
If I wouldn't have met Jose, I wouldn't have had any more babies. But Jose says that when I get pregnant, it would make him the most happiest man.
Andrea is shocked about baby, but I would be a good dad.
Bro, like Andre it's not even Andre, it's Angie. Angie, she's not shocked about the baby because you wouldn't be a good father. That's not why. It's because clearly there's been a conversation that she's had with a friend, Louise, your wife, where obviously she wasn't gonna have kids anymore, and that's why Louise even said that I wasn't gonna have any kids anymore. There's nothing to do with you at all. She's going against her own word that she's obviously had a conversation with a friend prior to your existence. But to be fair, the question would be though, would he be a good father though? The guy can barely look after himself. That is a very good question, to be honest with you. Very, very good question. Let's be real. If she had a kid with Jose, she would be a mother legit to that child. She'd be a single mom to that child. Not because he's going to leave, because he won't do anything. He'll just be sitting there eating and watching the same things again and again. I mean, if he gets a job, it'd be interesting how long he can keep that job. And to be fair, even if he questions, does he even want to get a job? Because obviously he's focused on his music career. He probably doesn't even want to get a job, and Louise probably is okay with that. Jesus. She literally just wanted to find someone who she can pet, and she'd do anything to keep him around, to giving him a child. Oh, Jesus Christ! This actually gets worse. The more I deep it right now, this situation is terrible. It's terrible. I don't want to see kids between these two. Shouldn't be saying it, but I'm saying it. No way, Jose. Oh, damn! You see what I did there? No way, Jose. I made myself laugh. Yep.
Yeah.
Have you started making plans already?
I spoke to the doctor to make an appointment for them to take out contraception so we can try for...
Oh, dear Lord. Dear Lord.
A baby.
You haven't known each other that long. Your visa's failed twice, is that what you said to me earlier? What happens if you were to have a baby and then he can't come back to the UK?
Do you know what? It's quite interesting about that because in one of the early episodes, Louise did say that if I have to move Colombia to be with him, then I will end up moving there. She will leave everyone behind and move there. But here's the thing though. Somebody put in a comment section that apparently in the UK now, you no longer need a visa if you're from Colombia to come in. You're allowed to stay in the UK for around about, I think it was about, I ended up Googling it, and I think you can stay in the UK. So since 2022, at some point in 2022, they allowed for Colombians to be able to come to the UK without a visa. And they can stay in the UK up until, I think it was 6 months. I think I could be wrong. Could be. It was longer than 3 months from what I remember. But obviously, when these two met and they were applying for the visa, this is when obviously that rule wasn't in place at the time. I believe it's in place now, and I think by the time he actually came to the UK, if he came to the UK this year, that should have really been in place. But if he had applied with visas prior, and two of them got rejected prior to everything. There's a reason why they would have got rejected prior, and there's a reason why, of course, when he did land, it was hard for him to go through the border. But either way, though, if he was to go back to Colombia, I'm pretty sure now he's been to the UK, as long as he follows the rules, he would be able to come back to the UK anyway. So that won't even be an issue because of the visa thing not being a thing per se. And obviously, if he doesn't do anything madness, then he will be fine. But generally speaking, Louise did say, to answer the question the friend's saying, that if he couldn't move here, I'll just move there, which is just wild.
We have a real relationship. We have proof of our relationship.
But then there's no guarantees, though, is there?
Well, I'll just have to keep fighting. When I'm loyal and I love somebody, everything that I've got, that person's going to get.
Okay. I'm assuming the marriage and the tattoos is proof of their love. Honestly, her definition of proving our love is quite bizarre.
I can tell that Ange has doubts about us trying for a baby so soon, but I love Jose and I don't care.
Just hope it works out for the both of you.
Yeah.
Listen, tell me that Louise does not have some sort of dark, twisted, like, you know, madness going on of why she's so invested in this relationship. There is, you know, like I said before, I genuinely feel like she just wanted to find someone that she can pretty much control every single narrative possible, and someone that she can always be in charge of whatever, because clearly maybe she's been in relationships where she's had where she hasn't been in charge, and things haven't gone well. So she wants to be with someone that clearly she can mold, which can be a good thing, but mostly is generally a bad thing. So I think what Louise is kind of neglecting is that the older Jose gets, things will start to change. And considering that he's a musician, if that starts to really pick up, which it won't, but if it did, she would be a single mom again for sure, but he would start to look elsewhere and start to do madness elsewhere. Here's the thing: you can mold someone as much as you like, but if they're young, understand this: when they start to grow, when they start to get older and older and older, and likely to become wiser and wiser, they're gonna still end up leaving you. And if they don't leave you, they could still end up being unloyal to you. Like, her plan is basically it's a calamity. And someone like Jose, to be honest with you, he seems like the kind of guy that, to be honest, once he's got comfortable and once he's able to, you know, spread his wings and go out there, he's probably the kind of person who's gonna just, you know, do a madness and not really give a damn. I don't think he's someone that lives by consequences. I think he's someone that just lives by, I do what I gotta do, and it is what it is, what happens. Either way, though, you guys let me know what you're thinking, and we'll talk about it. Don't forget to like, sub, and of course, peace.